Welcome back to the Free Jazz Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. You're now tuned in for episode 171. Listen, we got K Cinco here. Jay-Z is here. This is not your regular scheduled programming. Listen, if you're tuned in right now, we want to say thank you to everybody.
We popped in on y'all unexpectedly.
Yeah. And shout out to the Morning Warrior. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, Mark for being here, let us do this, because we both got plans this weekend, so we're not going to really be able to make this Sunday episode happen. I don't even know if we're going to drop this today. We're going to drop it on Sunday. I don't know. We might be doing this live.
It's live. I think it's live.
What's going on. But
it's
here
live,
we are.
So that means it's dropping RN right now.
Yeah, so listen, we got a whole lot to talk about. I know you see the social media is up in flames. Bro. Listen, have you seen the memes? Have you seen the pick a side? You better know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
What are we talking about? Who you got?
I don't like.
Who
I don't.
You got?
I don't.
The petty wars have started. Listen, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B have drawn a line in the sand. Get on one side and stand on it, because this shit is getting real. I ain't gonna lie.
So my thing is,
talk to me.
Like, as a fan musically, it's Nicki, not even close. But the antics, no, I can't side with Nicki. You feel me? Like,
a lot of people saying Nicki's coming off very distasteful.
Bro, she's old.
It's always been distasteful, apparently. But this is a new era of, she's on some smoking your dead option.
It's really,
she's on some fuck your kids come outside. Like I'm like Nicki.
You talking about a new era? She's
Nicki.
I feel like she's old. Like, this is. I'm not surprised by this. You seem like you're surprised.
I am very surprised.
I
didn't see this coming.
What?
Coming at,
bro?
Talking about the kids,
bro.
Nicki is coming at Cardi's kids. I don't even want to say her name, because I feel like it's disrespectful to mention a baby like that.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
She's 7 years old, and Nicki is not holding back shit. Bro, that shit is distasteful for sure. I'm here for it, because you know one thing I do know?
I'm not here for it.
You know one thing I do know? Cardi B did not make an album called Am I the Drama for no fucking reason. And one thing I do know is when Cardi see Nicki, there is nothing stopping her from putting hands on. I'm telling you. You better have the strongest niggas from fucking Oxford. I don't fucking know. Go get some bull-built motherfuckers and have them around you, Nicki. Because when Cardi see you, she might flock at you like Remy. We know how the Bronx bitches give it up. You might want to be easy, Nicki. I ain't gonna lie. Because I promise you, Cardi's not playing, bro. Cardi's dead-ass serious. Listen. I don't know if y'all remember Met Gala. What was that, like 2018 or some shit? Remember, Cardi and Nicki was already a thing. They kind of let that shit kind of like simmer down. That shit cooled out. But don't forget, Cardi threw a shoe at Nicki. Like,
I remember that.
She said at the Met Gala, it was on site. I don't give a fuck how fancy we dress. I don't give a fuck if this is a fundraiser. I don't give a fuck we paid $100,000 for these tickets. What up? You feel me? Not for nothing though. That ended with Cardi walking out of there with a big ass knot on her head, which is might be one of the best memes. The big ass knot on her forehead was hilarious.
That was funny.
But we hate to see, women going at each other like this, and especially when it gets physical. Two beautiful women, two women, period, should not be getting physical. This is an octagon or some shit. Shout out to Dana White. But it's hip hop, man. Shit got to get a little ratchet sometimes. You know what I'm
saying? And especially when we're talking about women who are extremely successful. Mm-hmm. In their own right.
And mothers. Let's not forget that. They're mothers. Cardi's expecting. And I have no doubt that Cardi will still pop off with the baby in the stomach. That's a fact. Is that getting jumped? Are you technically getting jumped? If you get beat up by a pregnant chick, are you getting jumped? I think you are. Nah, it's a 2-on-1.
Nah,
it's definitely a 2v1.
But the other way around, you will get charged.
Oh shit, that's a fact. If something happens, and God forbid, oh God,
I'm saying. No, but I'm just
yeah.
I know
you're going.
around.
I know you're going.
You know what I mean? Like,
I know you're going. It's one of those things. That's for sure.
You're not getting jumped, but the other way around, you will get charged.
That's a fact.
You absolutely will get charged. But it's just a sad sight. It's a sad sight for hip hop, and I feel like it's just very unfortunate, and it's just one of those situations where two women just can't. It has to be some type of tension. Someone has to be jealous of the other person. Someone has to be threatened by the other person. Okay. Why? Why does it have to be that?
Yeah, let's just be real.
Why does it have to be that?
Nicki is jealous, bro.
Oh, it
hurts.
Yo, bro.
It hurts.
It hurts. Even with men, right? Even with men, regardless. Listen, it's okay to be competitive. This is my craft. This is your craft. We're in the same craft. We're competitors, but we keep it at competition. But now we're talking about personal shots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why does it always have to be competition when it comes to women? Why does it have to be like what they can? never exist in the same space.
Yeah.
And without there being tension. Why?
I'm not
Why
gonna
is
lie,
it like
though.
that?
This is some of the greatest tweets of all time. Have you seen the back and forth jokes? I'm
I've
not
seen some of
condoning
them.
talk about each of the kids. Yo, when Cardi said, "Don't be mad at me because your son's favorite color is 5," yo, bro, I could
Yeah.
not stop fucking laughing. Yo, bro, that shit was so funny. I'm like, Cardi, I forgot Cardi's from Bronx. You got to
Yeah.
remember, Bronx. She grew up
And
flaming niggas. Don't get me wrong though, and Nicki was clapping back. It's
you
hilarious.
forget Nicki's from Queens. You feel me?
They
They both
need-
from New York.
Right.
That's what I'm
Oh
saying.
my
Don't forget.
God.
These are New York bitches going at it.
What am I? These are veterans.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
they rap, so like they got bars. Like I got something funny for
But
you.
that's what I'm saying. Like, they're both.
No, bro, you would have thought Kevin Hart was behind the keyboard somewhere because that shit had me crying. The back
saw
and forths. Your son's favorite color is 5? Bro, that's
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
Yo,
like that's so funny
like,
to me.
I saw some of it, but then like I tuned out, and then I came back hours later. Like, yo, they're still going. So I didn't even. So like there was a moment where I didn't even go back to follow the thread. Like I was like, yo, they're still going.
So
They're still going.
did you see Cardi calls being exposed between her and James Roseman, who's actually what's his name? Jimmy Henchman's son.
No, I did not.
Jimmy Henchman, legendary super villain, super thug of the rap game of the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s. His son is the manager of Ice Spice. Ice Spice and Cardi are both from the Bronx, but they also had a little bit of tension at one point because they say Cardi was being a little jealous. Might have said a little slick shot. Ice Spice might have a little subliminally dissed on a song, and Cardi's on the phone being recorded, yelling at James Roseman, Ice Spice's manager, and she's freaking out. She's like, "I will beat that bitch up. Like I will put hands on that bitch if I see that bitch." She said, "I'm not pussy ass Lotto. I'm not none of these bitches. Stop fucking playing, talking crazy." Now, mind you, her and Lotto are cool, so it's turned into a Young Thug situation where people are like, "Look at this call. Why is she talking bad about her friend?" And you know. So elegantly, Cardi had to explain, like, yo, I was in my emotions. I wasn't trying to come at Lotto. I was just saying I'm not the one. And she said, I'm going to go buy Lotto a bag. I'm sorry, Lotto. And you feel me? Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel about this situation? Did you hear the calls?
I didn't hear them calls.
Oh, you got to hear
I
this.
did not
It's
hear them
great.
calls.
Oh, we got to put a snippet in this when we edit
but
this.
but that was a good reference to the Young Thug thing that's going on. That was a really good reference there. And you asked me how do I feel about that particular.
Yeah, how do you feel about people getting their phone calls recorded? Is that fair? Like, is that cool? Like, I think that's really weird. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's extremely weird, extremely strange.
Or is it more weird that you getting caught saying some weird shit about your peoples?
That's a lot more weird.
That is a lot more.
That's
weird,
a lot
right?
more weird. But having your phone calls recorded is weird in general. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's really some police shit.
Yeah, for sure. Police
but-
is just like snaky. Like, why are you doing that?
Yeah,
But you shouldn't be saying no snake shit.
That's even worse. I think that's even
Yeah,
more
you're right.
shady. Regardless if that's your man's or not.
Yeah.
That's a lot more shady than
You're
having.
right.
That's a lot more shady
For sure.
Because that's the person you have loyalty to, and I see even JT chiming in because JT, yo,
Oh, God.
bro, it's like,
Yo, but the thing is, Cardi will really put hands on these bitches. Yo, stop playing. Give my son about 4 or 5 months. Let that baby drop. Let her get back to her feet. And I promise
But
you,
I
we
don't-
can run this
but
30.
they will
I
all-
promise you, you can get Bacardi and Hennessy. They will pull up to any bitch's block and they will get it shaken. I promise you.
and I've seen Hennessy chiming in.
Of course you
I've
gonna
seen
chime in.
Hennessy
Stop fucking
chiming
playing.
in.
That's her
But
sister.
JT will put hands on. That's what.
That's cool. JT will get jumped. JT will get squabbled. Like, that's nothing.
So
That's all I'm saying.
I was like, this is the thing. Like when it comes to women in rap, it's really a small world.
Mm-hmm.
Like as far as the successful women in rap, like they all know each other. It's a very small niche space
For sure.
to where they all have interactions, they all have history together, and
they're also popping too. Like,
and
they're
that's
so
but
powerful and
that,
influential.
and that's what I'm saying. And not only that, they all have their own stands. They'll have the labels behind them. Like I said, they all have history together, and then like we're intertwining beefs to where we have mutual ops. Oh, now we linking up. You know what I mean? It's just it just gets too much, man. Like I don't understand why.
He's just one piece.
Bro, I don't understand
peace,
it.
prosperity, and let's move forward.
Or listen,
Progress.
or listen. If we keeping it straight rap, keep it straight rap. But that's not what it is. I feel like it started as more personal than it was rap. It wasn't
Once the
even-
kids is involved, this up.
No. I said it started. I don't even think it started.
I know. I'm saying, yeah, like
Oh.
it escalated way past that. It's
It's been. But this is not anything new. This is not like out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And you got to realize as much as I grew up a Nicki Minaj fan, like you cannot. I can't defend her anymore.
Nah, never.
I can't defend her anymore.
She's one of those like I gotta remove the person from the music. Sometimes
she's just so very talented,
fuck.
but throughout her whole career, she's just been like, if you look at every women rapper or artist that she had conflicts with, the list is long. It's a very long list.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, calling somebody's kid a roach monkey is probably the craziest shit I ever heard. And like, I ain't gonna lie, if she was anything but black and called somebody a roach monkey, this would not be good. I promise.
Oh, absolutely.
If Cardi would have called Nicki's kid a roach monkey, it would have been black people separated from Dominicans immediately, and y'all fucking racist. It would have been the wildest shit.
But don't forget, Nicki's from the islands.
That's a fact.
So
Nicki, I believe, is Trinidadian.
No,
Guyanese. I believe she's Guyanese.
I think it is.
Yeah, because Cardi's half Trinidadian and Dominican.
But see, and that's another issue when it comes to what runs deep in our. Regardless if you're not black or you are black in some type of way, no matter where it's from, it can be from America, it can be from the islands, is the colorism. The colorism runs extremely deep.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Actually, I'm pretty sure Nicki is from Trinidad, actually, still. Because I know she's linked up with a lot of Trinidadian artists, like Skillet Baby. Skillet Bang. And a couple other artists from over there, and it's the Trinidad connection, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, I had to correct that.
But you're right. If she wasn't black and said that, it would have been a whole nother thing.
Oh my God.
But
this shit would be up in flames.
Like I said, the colorism that's a whole nother conversation. But I just feel like we talked about this before. I think you just got to be bigger than certain things, but you got to realize where some people come from, and they can't get that out of their system. That's who they are.
Yeah.
And I think it's a horrible look. I think it's very distasteful on both sides.
Yeah.
And you're talking about a woman that's pregnant, you know?
Yeah. Who you got your money on though? Cardi versus Nicki.
As far as what?
Cardi versus Nicki. Who you got your money on?
As far as what?
A physical fight. This shit is gonna get for you. Think this is a joke?
I know. You see, I don't know if you're talking about rap. I think you're talking about fighting.
This shit could go down at the Grammys. This shit could go down at the fucking Source Awards. This shit could get gangster. Where's Young Buck? Where's Young Buck with the fork? Young Buck with the fork is undefeated. Shout out to Young Buck. He almost caught a body at the Source Awards. Don't make Cardi bring that shit out, okay? Bronx bitches is good with knives. I'm really trying to warn you, Nicki. I'm just saying this shit will go down. Don't get me wrong though. Yo, the back and forth was great, bro. Cause the fact people forget, like, yo, Cardi's like, yo, don't forget, your brother Nicki is in jail for raping his 11-year-old stepdaughter, and your husband actually is on the list. He's actually like prime. He's on that list.
He's on that list.
He's been on that list.
He's on the list.
Yeah, he's been on that list. It's really fucking crazy. No lie, so the back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It's great. But neither here nor there. Who you got your money on? I still want to know. Nicki versus Cardi. All right, so let me give you the stats. All right, so Nicki's like 42 height, I think 5'2"-ish, you know what I'm saying? Cardi's like 31, 31. About 5'3", 5'4", about the same weight. Who you got?
I definitely feel like Cardi's more mad in the situation.
I feel like Cardi grew up fighting. Well, Nicki's from the projects.
That's what I'm saying. Nicki's from.
Let's not understand. Listen. Yeah. Either way, I hope it doesn't happen. But if it does, I got my money on Cardi. I ain't gonna lie.
I think this is extremely classless on both sides.
Yeah,
and it's just very unfortunate.
Yeah,
I'm not here for it at all.
And in the rap battle, I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry. I got to give it to Nicki by default because she's gonna write her own music.
That's what I'm saying. So,
Cardi, one love. You know how this is gonna
it'll
go.
be a 1v50.
Yeah. Like Kendrick told Dre.
It's not a
20v1. Like what are we doing?
That's why you said first. I'm like, in what? What are we talking about? Right. What are we talking about here? We talking about
music wise. I'm already.
It's not even close. It ain't even close.
But moving forward, you know what I'm saying? There's so much more that's been going on, man.
Did you see? Young Thug was on Adin Ross' stream.
He went on his stream?
Yeah.
Young Thug's been doing way more media than I thought he would be doing after all this. Young Thug has done no interviews in life.
Yes.
And then he's dropped like 4 and on random podcasts.
Yeah. And so and now he's on, and then he went on Adin Ross' stream, and he was just discussing. They asked him about being his album cover and everything. Mm-hmm. You didn't see anything about it?
No, I didn't see it in Ross's stream with him. I've never watched any of those streamers.
I'm never watched it.
I'm not
from clips.
16.
I just seen it on clips.
I'm not 16.
And he was basically said, man, we growing up, man. If you want to make, you gotta go white. Gotta go white.
Yeah.
Gotta go white. So he said, look, Michael Jackson, man, he went white.
Hey.
Gotta go white. You want to make it big? You want to be successful? You want big? Gotta go white.
But he did say he thought it was just funny.
Yeah. It was a joke.
Which I love that just because like I hate motherfuckers who try to like dig deep into everything. Like when I saw it, I gave it about 3 minutes worth of thought, and I was like, yeah, I don't get it. I was like, I don't get it. So I remember when we were talking about it last episode, and I was trying to ask you your thoughts, and I was like, I don't even understand how you can conclude to anything that's getting offended by, because I'm like, I don't get it. I think he's just being a dickhead. And then, sure enough, he's just like, yeah, I thought it was funny. And I was like, he's just knows how to be controversial. If there's one thing Young Thug knows how to do is put on that fucking dress. All right, he knows how to put on that metaphorically, and literally, he knows how to put on that fucking dress and stir the media, and that's exactly what he did.
So yeah, Adin Ross was asked some other questions. He said he's trying to piece it up against Drake and Future with Drake and Future and everything. It was I didn't actually see the stream. I just seen clips of it and everything. And so what are your thoughts on the whole situation? And
I mean, I love to see that he's on media runs. I mean, I love to see his him being human. And, you know, like I said, we've been deprived of any thug media for so long. Like, I would love for these conversations to turn into much more than, what do you think about Gunna? And do you think you told? I don't want to hear shit no more. Like, all right, let's move forward. This album, growing on me like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Every time I listen to it, it gets better.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I just started listening to the songs that I skip because I don't care for the names. That part of my back, fire. When I listen to Thug's verse, he ends that shit, fire. You know what I'm saying? I was already fucking with Yuck from the jump. Ninja was all right. But even Money on Money started growing on me. I hated that song for some reason. Money on Money started growing on me. Yeah, you just gotta let it play out. Yeah. And but still, the emotional songs are still my top. Catch Me I'm Falling is number one on me right now. Miss My Dogs is up there. Sad Spider also crept up on me.
Sad Spider goes crazy.
And it's, like I said, the second half of Dreams Rarely Come True is the hardest shit on them. Actually, I think that's my favorite part. Okay. Just because that beat, bro, the backing track, the voice, and the Dreams Really Come True singing in the back, bro, that shit sounds so like church, and I don't know, it just brings back good feelings.
You said something that I actually also agree and resonate with. I like the fact that, regardless of all the controversy that's happened recently with Young Thug, we're starting to see the more human side of him.
Yeah.
Just like other artists, a lot of artists, you know, they're very good at being mysterious, keeping that lore, and sometimes we almost take the humanity out of them and look at them only as their music or how they present themselves, not really realizing that they're the human aspect of it. Yeah. To where we starting to see a little bit more of his personality play out.
Yeah,
and I like that. I like that, but also I think it's a fine line to where, you know, I think I would like to see artists do it somewhat of that, but obviously, you know, still keep that lore a little bit.
Yeah, no,
it's a fine line.
He just hit the panic button. That's what it was.
No,
that's like, I got some explaining to do. Let me get on these podcasts.
But he's definitely. After everything that's been going on, he's definitely changed his tune and how he's approached stuff, and I think he's trying whatever.
His PR team pretty much said, "Yo, go out there and talk to these people so you can win them back however you can. All the people that are teetering between, I really care that he told, and I don't really care. I'm just pretending to care because everybody that says that I'm supposed to care. All those people are slowly like." Man, I felt that. Like, yeah. And the more you look into the videos, I ain't gonna lie. I've been watching so many people break it down, from Trap Lord Ross, even YSL Woody giving his intel on, giving his take on the interrogation and what exactly he was saying and what he was doing. When you listen to the whole extended version without the edits, I'm not gonna lie, he really wasn't telling. And it's kind of crazy because we just ran with it because we wanted to run with it. Like, the world's so trafe, bro. Like, the second we're like, yo, we can demolish this dude. Let's fucking burn him.
I don't think.
Burn him at the stake.
Pitchfork.
Give his fucking legs.
I hear what you're saying, but I feel like you have to look at where it's coming from and who the person is.
Yeah.
This has been somebody who's so against cops.
You're right.
Somebody that's so against
He deserves it.
That's what I'm saying. We heard the fact that he sat down voluntarily with the police after somebody who claims they hate snitches, They've literally built their whole career off hating snitches, and we find out that you're sitting down with the police. That's all it was. I think
For 2 hours.
think yes. That's what I'm saying. I think yes. Context matters in what they actually talked about, but I just think it was more of the look of it about everything. You know what I mean? Yeah. The fact that this is, bro, like if this was another artist who didn't go so hard about the ops, who didn't go so hard about being overly gangster.
Yeah,
we didn't go so
Chance the Rapper.
but we would. Nobody would have cared that much.
Yeah.
But it's. I think it's more so who it is rather than what he actually said.
Of course,
it's the optics. The optics was horrible.
Yeah, you're right. That's
optics
exactly
was
what
horrible. It was optics.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. But I think Thug is gonna have a crazy comeback. People gonna go back to dick riding. He be all right. You see him in the club with YFN Lucci?
No.
Oh shit! So not only did they pull the stunt where they came back and made a song together, but apparently they linked up in the club in Atlanta. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm confused. I'm not rooting for Young Thug to go back to jail, but I thought he wasn't allowed in Atlanta. Number one, I thought he wasn't allowed to be around nobody that was part of his case. I would assume the victims of part of that case has to be part of that case. I'm mad confused because I'm like, you're in Atlanta, you're with somebody that y'all allegedly shot at and possibly killed his man's. What's going on?
I don't know. Yeah, as
but
far
I mean,
as probation
obviously probation allowed it. He's not gonna be outside without. You know what I'm saying?
You think so?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
He's not 15 years.
Yeah, 15.
You want to go do 15 years over some bullshit? They control when you. I mean, it's a parole violation. The kind of lawyer he got, he wouldn't do more than like 6 to 18 months.
Regardless.
But regardless, you don't want to go do none of that. Hell no. Back to fucking a Fifi and eating peanut butter sandwiches? Hell no.
Listen.
And listening to retarded niggas tell you stories that you know they lying? That's the worst shit in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Everybody in jail got some stories.
Everybody. Yeah.
That should be bullshit.
Well, I didn't even see that. But listen, like I told you, I'm here for it, man.
Yeah, I'm here for the peace treaty. He was 21 Savage, YFN Lucci. They was in a section vibing.
I'm here. Listen. I'm here for it. I'm here for the peace treaty. I think that regardless, especially now, especially we're talking about two young, successful men, and at the end of the day, I think that it's the long-standing beef. There's nothing that good can come from it. And I'm here for the peace treaties, man.
Yeah,
I'm here for it.
And speaking of peace, it's funny because now that I think about it, I think I know exactly why. I know why Thug was there because Young Thug. I don't know if you saw the video of him performing in front of the courthouse.
Yeah, I did say that. He was performing digits.
He was doing the Stop the Violence shows that he promised. That was part of his probation. It was part of his plea agreement. He has to do community service, and part of community service is doing free shows. So that was one of them. So if you see him out there performing in front of what looks like a fucking carnival of people, like a street crowd, it's because that was part of his probation. He was out there screaming, "Stop the peace," and it was cool. Just like because this reminds me of like when T.I. had to do the show. Remember T.I. had that MTV show?
Yeah, I remember that.
But it was like Stop Snitching or some weird shit like that. Everybody give him hell to this day for that shit.
Everybody did was
like, yo, how you hood doing? You had a Stop Snitching, no, you had a pro snitching show or some shit. You had like a pro hotline show.
Yeah,
like,
it was something like I remember
call
that.
Call T.I. for the tip. Call Tip Harris for the tips to the police. Like what? That shit was crazy.
Oh yeah.
Hey, but listen. If I'm only have to do a year for the type of ammunition he got caught with,
he had them
TIs.
TIs.
That bitch. Listen, he had them silencers, grenades. That boy had RPGs.
He had them TIs.
Listen, if you know, you know. Clifford Harris, stay strapped.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
No, it wasn't alleged.
Oh yeah, now that happened. I'm saying he stayed strapped right now. I don't know. Allegedly.
But I'm here for the peacing up, man. I'm here for it. I think it's good for the optics and like you were saying before that like I said before, like if beef continues, it'll never end.
Yeah.
It'll be a new generation and then a newer generation.
We don't need to see nobody die with no bullshit. Y'all keep getting y'all money, man. Feeding y'all families. Y'all stay out the motherfucking way.
Y'all got kids. Y'all all got kids too, like
right. And show the youth out there, like, yo, bro. we can get over anything. Yes, bloodshed. Yes, there's people going through life. You might think that's some sucker shit, but at the end of the day, that's cool. You go ahead and live by them rules and say that that's some sucker shit. We're going to keep making these millions, and you're going to keep on wanting to be like those people that are taking care of their family. So eventually you'll turn around and you'll understand. It might not be right now. It might be after you do a 5-10 year bit, but it'll eventually hit you in the head. You see Thug and YFN Lucci's getting this clarity because Thug just did 2.5 years. Lucci was in there for damn near 5. You know what I'm saying? It take that type of trauma to really understand that message, and it's like, yo, we can get over this. I promise we can get past this. Because once you realize, like, yo, them doors closed, bro, and you in there forever, it's like you can't even simulate what that must feel like. I have no clue.
No, I have no idea.
You know what forever must feel like, dog?
And they were both in situations where they didn't know if they was getting out.
They was about to do forever.
Yo, like, and that's the context of it. It's not like I know I'm all right. He's 2.5 years. I gotta do this.
Exactly.
Like, no,
people don't understand. They were in there fighting for. You can see it in my eyes. I'm about to roll the dice. About to be of a guy to be serving of a life. Yo, bro, he walked on that fucking album, bro. Stop playing with my son.
But
Thug is back.
And
Thug's back. I'm telling you.
I think it showed it shows the maturity in him, because when one of the leaked recordings when he was behind bars was he was talking about how Guap went soft, how Gucci got soft.
Yeah.
And Gucci was in a similar situation,
right,
to where after he really did his prison bid, he changed his life completely. He wasn't even the same person anymore.
Yeah.
So I feel like Young Thug in that moment on the phone call, he was still in that mode where, immature mindset. Oh, Gucci went soft or whatever. He's not the same person he used to be. But now I think we're starting to see the evolution of Young Thug, and
Absolutely.
like, listen, this really ain't what it's all cracked up to be. So
yeah, and Gucci's definitely an example of people who've had multiple second chances that have gotten that talking about somebody who literally killed somebody, who went through that whole process of, I'm about to do forever. I'm going to trial, and we're going to do forever. Ironically, his lawyer is the same lawyer who represented Hernandez Govan from the Young Dolph case. Not important to what I'm talking about, but like you said, Gucci is definitely one of those guys that went through that multiple jail stints. Yeah. Multiple situations where I'm rolling the dice.
And the first time he went in the feds, he's like, I ain't doing this. He came out speaking proper.
3.5, 4. He said, I'm good.
He came out speaking proper. He came out.
Look at Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates did them 4 or 5 years. That boy came out with an Indian feather and shaved his face. He's looking weird.
He came out Muslim.
Yeah, he come out.
Came out Muslim.
That's what he said. Yo, chill. Shout out to the Muslim brothers out there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely. Shout out.
But definitely, it's, like I said, sometimes it might take you into your mid-30s, mid-40s, and your 50s to finally, for that message to knock you on the top of the head. Just don't let it be after you got to serve life. Because I just seen the sentencing of Queso, of Young and Ace's alleged shooter from ATK, him and I believe his name is Scotty, or something Scotty, ATK Scotty, I believe his name is, 2 of the shooters in that Queso murder case where they killed one of the oppositions. That's the case famously known for Queso's father was the one who had went on the stand and told on him. Yep. This was just a couple months ago. We talked about this viral clip, by the way. Shout out to TikTok. And I said to say he just got sentenced to life without parole, both of them. Life without parole.
Is he facing another M2?
Yep.
Another murder?
The murder of Bibby. Ironically, a very famous name.
Yeah.
He's like, his name is like the Tuca of Chicago. He's like, Bibby is like the Tuca of Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? He was like the first big name that everybody knew. Oh, when they're talking about this name, it means they're talking about a dead person, and it's a way of disrespecting. And it became very famous, and it's really sad. It's really tragic.
He was in the Who I Smoke song. I don't want to start singing it.
He was the first name in that song.
Yeah, but
and he's always been mentioned in these songs, and they go back and forth. But it's one of them situations, man, where you see these young kids getting forever, bro.
People don't even realize how. That's the thing. Perspective is crazy,
bro. The thought of forever is like, yo, just think about it.
It's your new life now.
Think about it, what it must feel like to be in there forever, and then realize that, oh, I'm here. I'm outside. I'm doing something. People that are in there forever are thinking about forever, and they snap back into reality and realize, oh, I am really here forever, like forever and ever. Like, this is all I'm gonna ever know. That's crazy. That's fucking insane. Like, no, sir. And that's why it's sad. But you see so many people, take themselves out of the game,
and
when they hear shit like this.
And it's crazy to think, because the people that do have forever, they start singing a different tune when they've been in 10, 20, 30 years.
Absolutely.
And they have the perspective of it when people on the outside don't have that perspective.
Yeah.
They're only looking at the now. They don't ever think they're going to ever be in that position. And when they are in that position, it's too late. When bodies done dropped and they done did this crime and that crime, it's too late at that point. So it's really all about perspective.
Yeah, man. Sad story, but let's move on, because I do want to talk about this TikTok situation.
Oh,
I'm
you
trying
did
to
mention
figure
TikTok.
Yeah, listen,
Bro,
first of all, who is bro?
You don't know who Larry Ellison is?
No.
Oh.
Who's Larry Ellison? Please advise me. This has got to be one of them like super villains. I just feel it. Because how the fuck you about TikTok?
Larry Ellison is he's the owner of Oracle. Billionaire.
Oracle that's the name of the arena for the Warriors.
Yeah. He's
the Oracle Arena.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't know why I did that. I have no idea what the fuck that was for.
Yeah. So
Oracle's glasses, right? No.
Oracle is everything.
Oh, he one of those.
Everything. And he already owns CBS. He already owns.
Wait. Whoa! I didn't know Oracle was doing that good. That's like when Smoothie King started an arena for the Pelicans. I'm like, Smoothie King? I didn't know y'all was something that means fucking Smoothie.
CNN. You can Google Larry Ellison. So he just bought TikTok. Google Larry Ellison. And
this is old as dirt.
I just want to say,
a lot of plastic surgeries.
Oh yeah.
Because there's no way he's 81. He looks
Really?
amazing.
I didn't know he was that old.
That's what I'm saying. Because he's not. He's AI.
Yeah,
what the fuck is this?
Yeah, he's on that fetus diet. He got to be.
Yeah, for sure.
He got to be on
placenta for sure.
on a stem cell diet.
For
gotta
sure.
Be.
Placenta parmesan. For sure. In his sandwiches. But for sure.
You know what's funny?
His hands are 81. I'll tell you that
when
much.
it comes to America and how they speak and talk about China, every accusation is a confession. Every single time. Every accusation is a confession every time they talk about China. The American narrative this whole time has been, they've been criticizing China. Oh, China has its own Google. They're trying to indoctrinate their people or whatever. What's that face for?
This nigga's net worth. What the fuck?
What? Yeah. Yes.
Yo, because I just Wikipedia'd him. I didn't look up his net worth.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is this? What do you think his net worth is?
20 billion?
What do you think his net worth, Marv? Never heard of him. Okay.
20 billion?
393.
393 is crazy.
393 billion.
I knew it was something big.
I didn't even know it was fucking possible.
What? Yeah.
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah. Oracle is
Yo, bro, fuck that.
Yeah, he tight. He's like, 300 bills?
Yo, bro, that shit just opened my eye. You see my face.
Yeah,
I see.
It stopped me.
You would have thought I seen a murder.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, 300.
393?
That's 400 B's?
Nah, bro, I'm so poor, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yo, 393 is crazy, bro.
Crazy. So, yeah, that's who just bought TikTok. So, like I was saying, everything America accuses China of doing is a confession. So, like I said, America has criticized China in the past because they have their own search engines. They have their own Google. They don't allow Google in China. Yo, you over there in the basement. He's still thinking.
This nigga's from the Bronx. This nigga's amazing. He's a Jewish nigga from the Bronx, right? And he owns 98% of an island in Hawaii. Lanai. Oh, fuck, I don't know. Lanai. He owns 98% of Lanai, whatever that means. I didn't know you could own a piece of a state. Hawaii's a state. He owns it. He owns 98% of it. What does that mean? Nah, bro, we're poor. We're fucking poor.
Yeah, we're different level. But what I'm saying.
Sorry.
No, you good. But what I'm saying is that.
Right.
So. I was getting to the fact that China has its own Google.
Right.
And we were calling communist China and how they're criticizing them and how they're trying to indoctrinate their citizens, that they don't allow Google and other American brands over in China. Mm-hmm. They're an indoctrination camp over there.
Right.
They're communist. And every accusation is a confession.
Yeah, I like that quote.
Every accusation is a confession because we have criticized TikTok so much because it's owned by China. Oh, they're trying to steal our data. Oh, we're trying to force them to sell it if they want to run on American servers. We're literally doing what we accuse China of doing. And you have to realize, so Larry Ellison is one of the main players that just bought TikTok. So now TikTok in America is going to be on its own servers. Basically the same shit we've accused China of doing, we're trying to do on our end. And they're literally not even trying to hide it anymore. Larry Ellison, who's a Zionist, they're literally not even trying to hide it anymore. Benjamin Netanyahu literally said, like, they're not, like, they're out and open with it. He basically said warfare nowadays is not what it was in the past. It's not tanks. It's not bows and arrows. It's digital warfare. They feel like they're losing the digital warfare when it comes to Israel-Palestine. 90% of TikTok has been pro-Palestine. TikTok overwhelmingly, when it comes to the conflict, overwhelmingly has been pro-Palestine. So now, Larry Ellison, a Zionist billionaire, buys TikTok. Now they're actively filtering out and trying to win back the narrative, the digital warfare, based off of the conflict. They're not even trying to hide it anymore. So now TikTok, now you can feel however you want to feel about the situation. I'm just calling it how it is. Now they've been a lot of the pro-Palestine influencers. They're starting to slowly take away their accounts. They're starting to slowly block certain content from it. So now they're literally trying to flip the game on its head. So every accusation is a confession when it comes to how we treat China.
Okay, okay. Larry Ellison is not pro-Palestine.
No, he's Jewish. He's a Zionist.
Zionist. Is
Yes.
that the people in Hamas?
No, it's the opposite. Zionism is pro-Israel. Israel, the land over there is the rightful place for the Jews in Israel. That's what Zionism is.
Okay.
So they're opposite of Hamas and Palestine.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So yes,
The Palestinians are in Hamas.
No.
Jesus.
No.
Christ.
Hamas is the terrorist organization
Okay.
that are some Palestinians are in.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So Zionists are opposite of Hamas.
Right.
So TikTok has been very pro-Palestine. So Larry Ellison, who's a Zionist, just bought TikTok. So now they're trying to filter out the pro-Palestine.
I understood all that.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
I was just trying to decipher what's Palestine, what's Israel, what's Hamas.
So Zionism is that place is rightfully.
Right. I get it.
Yeah.
Yo.
So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. We're telling China's being communist and trying to indoctrinate. And
I dig the digital warfare shit. That makes sense, though.
That's what it is.
We need to own the influence. If we own
yes.
the influence, control what the eyes see,
Yes.
we control the optics, we control the narrative, we control everything. We get the whole world on our agenda
Yes.
because we're showing them what we want to show
Yes.
them in order to paint this picture so that they all team up with us.
Yes.
And we join forces and
Yes.
say, fuck that side.
Yes, it's always been from the beginning. You've always have to win the narrative of the people. Like I said before, one of the reasons why the Vietnam War ended was because they couldn't justify it anymore. That they were losing support of the American people. That's very important in order to justify anything you're doing. You have to get the people on your side.
Because then if not, the people will start rioting. They start bugging out. They
have to
go
get the people
haywire.
on your side. So that
And
part
they'll smell your bullshit.
So yeah, the Vietnam, they were like, they couldn't justify it anymore. Whatever propaganda bullshit they were trying to do. People like, no, we're not here for it. We see all the bodies piling up. Y'all not about to blindside. Y'all not about to lie to us. So we had to pull out of Vietnam. That's one of the reasons why it ended. You have to get the people. That's the whole thing about the military-industrial complex. We have to create a situation to where we justify it. We have the people over there. We're fighting. They're gonna come over here and take your freedoms. Oh, people over there are terrorists. We gotta prop up certain bad guys in order to make them worse than they are. It's all about justification.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. So every accusation is confession. We talk about communist China and indoctrination, and then boom, we turn around and say, it's about intelligence. No, it's not about intelligence. So,
damn, bro.
So TikTok is you'll start to see. How
much did he sell it for? Do you know? What was
I
the
don't know.
price?
That's
what was
a
the
good question.
price tag on TikTok?
That's a good question. That's you know how that goes.
Elon paid what, like $100 billion for Twitter, didn't he?
It was like 33, I think, something like that.
Oh, that's light.
I think it was something like that. How much was it? Let me know when you find out.
I gotta find out.
But so yeah, so you kind of see what they're kind of getting at, regardless of how you feel about it. They're losing the narrative war, and it's all about a narrative. Let me know if you figure out if the exact dollar amount.
Oh, it's only $14 billion.
That wasn't as much as I thought it was going to be.
I thought it was gonna be like 100-something billion, to be honest. But I was thinking, like, how do you transfer that? You gotta send that in like Bitcoin or something. Ain't no way. Damn, Larry Ellison look younger now than he did 10 years ago. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, he's AI. If you'll go home and Google Larry Ellison, you'll be freaked out. He's weird looking.
Yeah, he's been out here.
Yo, 81, bro. He was born in 1944, bro. 1944. It means he was in his 20s when MLK was outside. He don't have good memories of his memories of being a child is fucking amazing. He grew up in an all-white neighborhood for sure.
He was born during World War II.
Actually, he's from the Bronx. But wait, there's more. He's from the Bronx. 1940s Bronx. He's from the trenches. Yeah. He's from a treacherous time when white people was talking like, and time bitches to railroad tracks and shit. He's from a different time.
I'm welcome. He
might not be one to fuck with.
Nah, absolutely not. Yeah. Anybody with that much money, you want?
Yeah, no, for sure. Larry Ellison. I wonder what his wife looked like. I know he got some bad shit at the crib.
So,
$393 billion, bro.
I want to talk about a topic here.
Talk to me.
Right now, the WNBA playoffs is going on.
Oh yeah,
did you see what Nafisa Collier said? Do you know who Nafisa Collier is?
That's how you say her name. Fuck, that was fire. Say it again.
Nafisa.
Nafisa. That's hard.
Yeah, all right. Do you know who that? You know who she is?
She's the WNBA player
on the Lynx.
Right.
She, in NFL comparison, she's like Josh Allen.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you can't name 3 WNBA players better than her.
Type shit.
She's one of the best in the league. She had a decorated career at UConn.
Mm-hmm.
And she said something that was very profound. And she basically came at the commissioner of the WNBA.
Kathy, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And she was basically saying how she had conversations with Kathy and how she was basically saying Kathy is not for the players. Mm. She was saying how she was having a formal conversation with her. She was saying how Angel, how Caitlin Clark, how Paige weren't making that much for the first few years of their rookie contract. And she was also talking about how Kathy told her, that the commissioner told her that, Caitlin Clark is making $16 million off the court. She wouldn't be making that if it wasn't for this league in the NBA. I mean, in the WNBA. And Nafisa was basically talking about that she's not for the players. And it's been a whole thing, and the WNBA players have been behind her. And when they did the whole protest of pay us what you owe us, it's not even talking about in comparison to the NBA. They're talking about as far as percentages is concerned, as far as what are the media rights and everything is concerned. Right. They got a new collective bargaining agreement coming up, and there's a lot of players rallying behind Nafisa. And like I said, she's one of the faces of the league, one of the biggest stars in the league. And Kathy came out with a statement, and it basically wasn't. I personally think it was BS, and she was like, "How can it's always
BS? It's always like
PR BS,
yeah, exactly PR BS,
bro. Like, how
make it sound good?
Yeah, how can you misconstrue some of our conversations? But like, Nafisa was dragging her, bro. Straight dragging.
I seen the headlines, but I didn't know how deep it was. I mean, I seen a tiny little snippet of Nafisa, the attitude she had on the podium, but I'm like, I didn't really get to like tune in. I just know that it's been making waves, and
yeah, they're basically saying that she's not for the players. She does not connect with the players, and you got to realize the commissioner, they're employed by the owners. So, I want to know your whole feeling on everything in that aspect of it.
I mean, like I really. I really hate that the girls have to go through so much to try to get paid, but I do understand that it's not as easy as we're just gonna give you some more money. Because like if you know anything about the WNBA's history, you know that it's been a business that it's being supported by the NBA. The NBA funds it completely out of their pocket to create this league for the women, for the betterment of basketball as a whole, not just men's basketball, but basketball in general as a worldwide sport, to make it more global, to make it more inclusive for everybody. But the WNBA has been in the red. It's been a business where they've been losing on it since its inception in the 90s. The NBA has only lost money with the WNBA. So it's like they gotta make it make sense. Like any other business, you gotta make it make sense. So I want to see the women get paid, but it's just a matter of like if you understand. I don't want to make it sound really demeaning, but like it's like a charity for real. Like they're throwing you they're just donating the money. They're just like, yo, we're willing to lose, because we know this is going to be for the betterment and the empowerment of the sport in general. And we've seen evidence of it. Yeah, the average player might not make more than $100,000, but you got girls that are doing NIL deals that are making more than that in college and in high school. Like you got girls that, like you said, Caitlin Clark makes $16 million. Like that wouldn't be possible if the NBA didn't invest into creating this league and taking these losses. It wouldn't be possible for Caitlin Clark or Asia Wilson that has these lucrative Nike deals. They wouldn't be able to even have somewhere to ascend to out of college. So their career would be 4 years in college. That's when they'll get the most eyes on them, because they'll be in the NCAA market and the media's and they're playing. But that's it. They go overseas and they try to become something big over there, when it's like at the end of the day, basketball is the most popular here in America because it was created here. And it's honestly second fiddle to soccer as far as like being able to be worldwide. I think it's taken over baseball as far as like
overseas popularity.
American sport that transcends to overseas. I think basketball passed baseball a couple years back, probably like 10, 15 years ago.
I think so.
It started to transition, especially with the surgence of
international players.
All these international players that are stars. I feel like basketball definitely took over. So I just think, it's unfortunate for the women, but they got to make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? NBA, y'all got the bread though. So y'all can make it make sense, all right? Take a little bit more of a loss, which is it's really easy to say when you're not the billionaire that has to take the loss. But you know what I'm saying? We know it's only going to become better. It's only going to become bigger. I just think a lot of people don't see the vision, to be honest.
I think that we are coming at a cross point in time when it comes to the WNBA. These past few seasons or whatever, we're really starting to see the transcendence of the popularity, and I think it's only going to get more popular.
Absolutely.
When you look at some of the college stars that are going to ascend to the WNBA. Mm-hmm. So I think that I think we're at the ground level of the actual popularity actually exploding for the WNBA.
Yeah, it's just starting.
It really
the rivalries
is just,
are coming.
Yeah.
Super teams are coming. When it's going to be 3-4 girls.
They got super teams now.
Yeah, but where everybody's already like a star. Like everybody has a big name already. There's 2-3 girls on the team that have big names. They have Nike deals, Adidas deals. You know what I'm saying? Like watch when Fawali come in the league and she starts tweaking. Yeah. Watch when my son Juju heal up and she pop out. Oh, this shit gonna get lit. This shit gonna be a movie. You know what I'm saying? I see the vision, and they keep expanding more teams. They're working on getting a team, I believe, in Philly. I know Patrick Mahomes is trying to make an effort to bring a team to Kansas City, but I think Philly and I believe Detroit are like next up.
The new teams with the Golden State Valkyrie was a new team, like as of this past year. Yeah. And I believe there's one more. I forgot. There was one more that was
but it's growing.
It's growing, and
so give it some time, women. I know y'all. Like I said, I want to see y'all get paid. But for real, part of it is beyond the athletics. You got to go out there and be marketable. Become, you know what I'm saying? Like, be funny, be something. Give us some lives. Get into a relationship. Y'all create this beautiful couple. People love that shit. That brings sponsorships. That bring more money. You already got the platform. You're gonna be on TV. There's ways to go get the bag. But just be patient. It's coming. But that's easy to say to somebody who's being patient. They're not going to be in the league in 10 years. So it's so hard for me to even speak on it.
They're gonna have. I think the new CBA is coming up.
Yeah.
So we'll see. And I remember we were talking about unions. CBA union. You see how it's the buffer between the players and the owners.
Representation for the players. Yep.
So now, if it wasn't for that CBA, the owners can do whatever they want. Mm-hmm. So that's why unions are important. It's a buffer, and we'll see what happens. Now. I know we spoke about streamers before. Did you see LeBron was on Kai's stream? I know we were talking about basketball.
Yeah.
And LeBron got Kai to cut his hair.
Yeah, what was that about? I mean, that was obviously Kai been wanted to cut his hair.
Yeah.
That had to be that.
It was.
I don't care who you are. You're not making me cut my jersey if I don't want to.
I think it was one of those situations where if it was a certain amount of subscribers or streamers, or eyes, it was one of those. But I think it was like I said, I didn't actually see the stream. But I saw some clips of it, and it was very impactful, and it was crazy to see, and it's crazy to see where everything has ended up. You know,
LeBron was in a room full of motherfuckers that he could be their dad. That was all right though, but I mean, it's cool to see where Kai has ascended to, bro. He is the biggest just name, like he's just synonymous with fame and success. And youth influence, like he's synonymous with so many positive things. Like he can't lose, bro. And the few clips I do see of Kai, I like that he feels organic still. Like you can tell he's still from the Bronx. He's with his friends, all of them from the Bronx in the middle of Georgia. The way they talk, they're not really just like they do T-Mobile deals and do Nickelodeon fucking Kids Choice Awards, and he's still on his stream talking about fuck that. He's talking about that. They talking about this and that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to LeBron jumping out because Bron know what he's doing, man. Bron know what he's doing. He know what he got to attach himself to.
And you got to realize, I was Zuri's one of a big fan. LeBron's daughter. That's why. Right?
Of course, she is.
So much influence. Yeah. So much influence with the youth. So
yeah, it's dope to see. But I mean, these streamers it's really going up. But I don't know. Did you see the little bit of a back and forth between Lil TJ and I forget the kid's name. Oh. He's part of Kai's camp. He's the Asian kid. He's
yes. I know you're talking about.
I forget the kid's name, but he's on Kai's camp, and Lil TJ pretty much somebody was playing Lil TJ's music during the stream. And the kid goes, "Oh, don't play that. That's the ops." Talking about Lil TJ. Lil TJ started firing on Kai Cenat and that whole team. And he's like, "Listen, y'all just be dick riding my eyes. That's why I never fuck with y'all. Like, I don't give a fuck what y'all got going on. Y'all my age. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all keep dick riding this motherfucker when y'all know we got real street beef." Because people wondered, like, if y'all from the same neighborhood, about the same age, why has Lil TJ never been on Kai Cenat's stream? And it's like, for people who don't know, Kai Cenat's the biggest A Boogie fan. Like, anybody can ask Kai Cenat, like, who's your favorite rapper? He'll tell LeBron to his face. He'll tell Drake to his face, A Boogie's my favorite artist. You know what I'm saying? And if you know, you know. A Boogie and Lil TJ, that conflict's been a thing. So Lil TJ fires off and starts sending threats. Like, yo, if I see this little motherfucker, I'm gonna smack the shit out of him. And yeah, it's.
I saw that little back and forth. I forgot his name.
Yeah, I can't remember his name for shit.
But I see.
He's the one Asian character though.
I don't like that. I don't like that as far as. Like, you know, to sit here and say, "Oh, you can't say that. That's the ops," and it's not even has nothing to really do with you. You know.
You talking about? You don't like Lil TJ coming out and saying something?
No, I'm talking about when he said turn that off because that's the ops.
Thank you. I'm glad that's what you were saying because word. I was about to say exactly what you just said. You're inserting yourself in some shit, not realizing like when you say ops, like to you, you're just an entertainer. Your friend's Kai Cenat. You know what I'm saying? You just think you could say anything, but you have to understand, Lil TJ is somebody who just got shot. What was that? 7-8 times in the chest. You know what I'm saying? They're saying allegedly it has ties to do with some of the street things that he had going on back in the Bronx. And it's like when you say ops to a motherfucker who has the type of street beef where you get shot 7 times in the chest, it's a different connotation. And when you start putting yourself in there and you're talking about don't play that, that's the ops. You have to also understand you're doing this shit in front of 100,000 plus live streamers that are super influenced by everything you and your group do, and you're telling him, yo, turn that down, that's the ops. That's you're affecting Lil TJ's literally livelihood at that point. How many of those 100,000 people are gonna be like, oh, we shouldn't listen to Lil TJ because Kai Cenat and them said that's the ops? Like, if I'm Lil TJ, I'm hot too. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, it's not even that deep. Your man's just playing my music because I'm a good artist. Like, why are you talking about I'm the ops? Like, bro, you're fucking my shit up, and that's going to directly impact my streams. That's going to directly impact my pockets. I understand why Lil TJ's upset. And like I said, somebody who's been shot over some street shit, Listen, I got this. This was life or death. You over there just think this shit is funny talking about ops and shit, bro. Listen to the music and shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So I felt TJ, to be honest. I definitely I get where he was coming from for sure.
His name is Ray.
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 Oh, that's his name?
That's
okay.
what it is.
Ray.
But yeah, I 1,000%.
Yeah, but I definitely, TJ, do not touch this kid when you see him because you will end up in prison.
No.
If you put hands on this little
everything
boy.
everything you just said, I 100% agree with.
Yeah, I'm glad we was on the same page. Because some people were like, "Why is little TJ sending threats to a kid?" I'm like, bro, you gotta understand, bro. It's deep.
You can't.
It's
Nah,
deep.
yeah, you can't like.
And he's still young. Little TJ's still on bullshit.
Yeah.
Little TJ's like 23, 24.
Yeah.
Like, you think he's not on bullshit?
No. See, Ray saying that, like, you're not even like calling him your ops and all that. Now you're inserting yourself in something that has nothing to do with you.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
You could have, before we get out of here, I wanted to know your thoughts on Dillon Gabriel starting for the Browns.
Dillon Gabriel starting for the Browns. The Browns need to stop fucking playing, okay? Shador is the answer. You have the answer right there. Put him in the game, all right? Put him in the game. This is like when Priest Holmes sat behind Ricky fucking Williams in Texas. Stop disrespecting. You have a fucking gem back there. Put him in the game because I have a bet that I said he'll be in the Pro Bowl this year, goddammit. I said Shador's going to be a top 10 quarterback by the time the season's over. That's not going to happen unless you put him in the fucking game. Put him in the fucking game, all right? Fuck Dillon Gabriel. Dillon Gabriel's my height. He don't belong in the NFL, goddammit. He's trash. Put Shador in the game. I don't know what you think, though. Because you actually watched. I feel like you've watched more Dillon Gabriel than I ever have. So, yeah. Maybe you like the kid. I don't put him over Shador. I'm not putting no way over Shador.
I don't unbiasedly, I don't think he's better than Shador, personally.
Yeah.
But the Browns will be the Browns. The Browns are the Browns for a reason. Yeah. And I don't know if you saw the interview with Shador. He was pantomiming.
No, I don't even know what pantomiming is.
He wasn't saying anything. He was just moving his mouth. They interviewed him, and he didn't really say anything. Like, he was being funny. You'll see it. You'll see it.
Oh, God.
Shador. And I listen.
Shador, no. Don't go that route. No.
And listen. And he had the fresh slick backs with didn't have this hairline, so I already knew he was on time.
Oh shit.
He was on time.
He's on camera with no shape up.
Hey, no shape up, but he had the fresh slick backs.
Anytime you see a motherfucker on camera with no shape up, he's not playing. He's on bad timing. He's trying to get this work done, and he's not thinking about nothing else.
So we'll see. Right now is Dillon Gabriel's season, but I guess we'll see what happens for the future.
Real quick, because I was watching this little snippet. Shout out to John Robinson. He got a good podcast. You know, I believe you know John Robinson.
Of course, yeah.
They got this dope ass football podcast where they talk about sports, but especially football. He said Myles Garrett is top 5 pass rushers of all time. Do you agree with that? Give it some thought.
Top 5 pass rushers of all time.
I'm going to give you 15 seconds.
Absolutely not.
Thank you. All right, cool.
Nah,
thank you.
It's disrespectful.
God damn.
All time?
Top 5 all time. Yeah,
all time?
damn.
All
really?
time? Absolutely
That's
not.
what I'm saying. There's something
absolutely not.
Yeah, there's just, I'm like, nah.
Absolutely not. What we're going to talk about? Pass rush win rate? Is that what we're talking about?
Listen.
But no, absolutely not. No.
They were saying he's better than Michael Strahan already as far as like talent-wise. And I'm like, you know what? I could see it. Especially you're talking about pass rusher. Michael Strahan played the run very well too. You know what I'm saying?
And
that made his overall game.
Same thing with Myles Garrett. I feel like Myles Garrett's a better run player than he is a pass rusher.
And that's crazy. You talking about motherfucker that averages fucking 12, 15 sacks a season.
And Strahan had 22.5 1 year.
Talk about it.
And
damn.
I don't. Is he a better pass rusher than Strahan? I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I can't say it.
Yeah,
I can't say that.
I definitely not better than Reggie White. I don't got him over Julius Peppers personally. I don't got him over Bruce Smith.
Is he a better pass rusher than DeMarcus Ware? No. Is he a better pass rusher than TJ Watt? No.
I was just about to say
he's not better than TJ. No.
I got TJ and JJ over him. All time. We're talking
about straight pass rush.
Yes. TJ back-to-back 20.
Yeah. No. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
And JJ had, I believe, I don't know if JJ had back-to-back, but I think he had 220.
Is he a better pass rusher than Von Miller? I don't know.
But listen, we'll get back to that next week because I want to see what Dillon Gabriel does. Hopefully the Browns come back to Shador because they got to stop fucking playing.
Yeah, we'll see what
I'm going to go retire. He's my dad's age. On that note,
Browns will be Browns.
Browns will be the Browns and Cowboys will be the Cowboys. But on that note,
we gone.
We out of here. Get up out of here. Love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Tell a friend, tap in. We gone.